Hi artists! Today we're going to draw a poinsettia plant that is typical of the Christmas holiday season and is really beautiful. Some people say poinsettia, some people say poinsettia. I'm really not sure which is the proper way, but it is a beautiful plant. So let's give it a whirl. I want you to hold your sketchbook or your clean piece of white paper, that's fine too, in front of you, and you're going to hold it horizontally. So that's the long way, not like a book, but this way, okay? And so what I want you to think about, and if you need a ruler, that's good, you can use a ruler, is to divide your paper into 4 sections with your pencil. And this is going to look really faded on your screen because pencil mark doesn't show up that well. But you're going to just draw 4 boxes. So see if you can do that real quick. And if you don't have a ruler, you can definitely just sketch it in. It's not something that you're going to keep on the page, so we'll be erasing it later. It's just a guide. And the first thing I'm going to tell you is that I'm going to be using a Sharpie. You're going to be using a pencil. Your Sharpie line will be added later. This is so that you can see me on the screen. So the first thing are those really cool little round parts of the flower in the center, and they're golden. So we're going to do just some circles. And they're real tiny, open circles, like clustered together, of different sizes, big and little. And I think just a clump is fine. You can go back and add more if you want to. And the next thing we're going to do is add the center petals, which are red. And poinsettias have red in the center and then green on the outside. And they come in all sorts of colors. So we'll be adding the color later. But you're going to draw 2 lines coming up from the top that go around that center line. So 1 and 2. Just straight up. And the next set of lines is going to connect these, sort of like a kite shape. So you have your center line down the middle to guide you to see if you're straight or not. And if you're not straight, that's okay, because poinsettias are not straight. The leaves are flowing and different, and each one has a different look to it. So yours is not going to look like mine, but it's going to be really cool. So the next thing you're going to do is add the rest of the petals, and you're going to go all the way around, just like I did with that one. And if you need to turn your page, that's fine too. You just go up and connect the kite shape. You can go around and around again. So you have 4 petals in the center, and you've connected them all. And now the fun part is just adding layers, and you're just going to add a whole bunch of layers of petals. And what I mean by that is you're going to just go from here to here. There's 1 petal. Flip your page, and you'll do the same thing, here to here. And you'll do the same thing here to here. And it's kind of like a pointy swirl. So now you have the center, and these are the ones that are going to start the red, and they have lines through them, but we'll add that later because we're going to go back and add more petals. So you're going to go to the next section. You're going to be adding 2 more petals across. And listen, if yours comes out different, that's okay, because no 2 are alike. This is just a guide. You're just layering those petals behind one another. Oop, mine got a little wonky there, but that's good. Alright, and now our last layer is going to be a little bit more pointed because those are the green leaves. So we're just going to make them come out like that. And you can add as many as you like. You don't have to do the same amount that I'm doing. This one's going to go off the page, which is fine. And we keep going around. This one goes down. And you're just filling it in. There. So now we're going to add some lines into those center petals, just the centers that come out. These guys will leave, the big ones at the end will leave plain because those will be green. So a center line is just a simple line coming out from each one, and it can be curved, it can be straight. As you know, leaves are all different. I just want you to be inspired by this work and see if you can create one of your own. I think that's all of them. Ooh, I forgot one right here. All right. That's your line drawing for a poinsettia. So you're going to see me color this in, and it's going to be sped up for inspiration. Have fun, artists. You can make purple poinsettias, you can make blue poinsettias, you can make pink ones. I'm going to make this one red and a little bit of pink and glitter in there to make it traditional. But remember, when you go into the store, you see them in all sorts of colors. So use your imagination and have fun.